thank you all. I appreciate such kind words. I'm not that hard to deal with. Michelle did a very, very good job of explaining the trends that are taking place. And I just want to take a few minutes and emphasize a couple of the points. First of all, we're very, very happy with the partnership with Alcatel Lucent. And as you know, the company has a very long history of innovation and a very broad experience in revolutionizing where technology goes. And I believe under the new leadership of Michelle that this company is going in the right direction. It is absolutely clear that the networks are going to be reinvented. We know from the explosion of devices that you're going to see at this show in the next 2 or 3 days, all of them are going to be connected. All of them are going to be using data network. And that is all basically IP. And so what we see is that through that network virtualization project that we've been doing together and the trend in the industry is to move those network functions to become basically applications. And it's absolutely critical in order to be able to create the dynamic ability to reconfigure networks so that you can deal with unpredictable network loads. And that's really what's going to be going on with this explosion. And I think Michelle is absolutely correct that this is the trend. And this is where it's going, and I think that the leadership of this company is going in the direction to leapfrog to the next generation of where we see the industry going. What it means is by using high performance, programmable, standard, industry standard high volume products based on Intel server technology, you can program and have access and insight into the network that you never had before. It's no longer a fixed function, dedicated infrastructure. It becomes a programmable, dynamic, on-demand capability that we are very excited about. So as part of our partnership, as Michelle said, we're beginning to work on some of the most appropriate workloads. The high-speed packet, IP packets is a very important workload. One of the things that we've done in the last several years, as many of you know about Intel, and that we make the world's highest performance products in the world, but in the last several years we've worked very, very specifically to ensure that we can do real-time workloads, virtualized workloads with no overhead, so we get the right network performance. And that's one of the big accomplishments that our team has been working on in our partnership as we move these workloads, is having incredible performance in a virtualized environment, which is one of the hallmarks of the Intel architecture. So that and distributed networks, which as you know is very much how the cloud and how computing networks have worked for a long time. As that technology has also come to telecommunications, certainly our architecture is everywhere in the cloud. We're the backbone of the cloud, which allows, as Alcatel Lucent moves their product line, to be able to reach out into the cloud infrastructure and create services across computing and telecommunications. The final piece that we'll be working together that I'm very excited about is security. Intel, as you know, acquired a very large security company a couple of years ago, but we've been working for the last several years to integrate security into our product line, both data center security, cloud-based security, and network security. And that's another piece that's going to become incredibly important because we'll be moving not just securing the devices or the data center, we have to be able to secure the service and the transaction across the cloud, which is a big piece of what we'll be doing. So I'm very pleased that we have this partnership, not just because I like Michelle and he's my friend, but also because I think this is a company that is kind of taking stock of who they are and are looking to be leaders in what is clearly the next generation of the telecommunications industry.